believe me if I told you that this guy with only over 200 followers on TikTok has converted more sales than his counterparts in the same industry who has 10 times, 20 times, even 100 times more followers than him. Hi guys, my name is JJ and today I'm going to share with you some reasons why most businesses and individual creators are failing at social media this year. So one of the reasons why most people fail is because they are looking at the wrong metrics. Even in 2024, where there are so many tools available for you to check social media metrics and how you are doing compared to competitors, most people are looking at the metrics wrongly. A lot of people today are still looking at follower count, view count, even engagement rate and vice versa. If you have been on social media long enough, you will know that these are important metrics. And those more advanced business people, those more advanced social media marketing people, they would look at this thing called retention rate and vice versa, which is the duration that people stay on your video before they scroll on to the next one. These metrics are not good measures of how well someone is doing on social media. Before we go further on, let's just ask ourselves, why do businesses and creators even are on social media in the first place? Is it to blindly gain followers, or is it because everybody else is on social media and social media is the thing, therefore we need to be on it? Social media and marketing in general are basically tools for you to generate sales via things like brand awareness and generally to grow your business. So even if you have hundreds of thousands of views but your businesses is not exactly growing, or if you don't really know how to position your social media to ensure maximum growth in your business, then your social media strategy has failed because too much resources have been poured into social media, but it is not getting you the conversions you need or want to see. Would you believe me if I told you that my podcast channel with just over 400 subscribers has converted more business for me compared to a lot of the counterparts which are like 100 times bigger than me? That is because personally, I understand where my podcast fits into my overall business strategy and the purpose of my podcast. The purpose of my podcast is not to get views, not to get likes, not to get subscribers, but is to reach out to the correct people that I want to reach out to look for partners, to look for collaborators, to look for clients, to look for opportunities for my clients and vice versa. Understanding where your social media account and profile fits into your overall business is very important. It is really not about blindly chasing likes, views, retention, followers. Every business and every industry and every platform is different. A high view count and a high follower count does not always mean an increase in revenue and sales. You have to understand how your social media pages on each different platform fits into your overall branding, marketing, and business strategy in order for this to work and not just chase views, likes, and followers blindly. The next reason why most businesses and individuals fail at social media is because of this thing known as perfectionism. Social media has changed a lot. Social media is all about spontaneity and how you can connect with people on a human-to-human emotional level. Ever wondered how a 14-year-old kid can gain more followers, more views, and convert more business than a huge corporate conglomerate with a lot more budget to throw around? That's because the 14-year-old kid does not give a shit about KPIs. The 14-year-old kid does not understand the intricacies of the business world like P&L, ROI, and all these terms that big businesses like to throw around. All the 14-year-old kid cares about is, oh, this is fun, I'm gonna put it up. And that is literally all he cares about. And from there, he will unknowingly have started a sales funnel to convert genuine views and followers into business because he is passionate about the thing that he's talking about. Maybe it is Play-Doh or Lego. Have you seen these Lego channels and how much money they are raking in? On the flip side, huge conglomerates have meetings after meetings after meetings before a 60-second TikTok video is approved to be posted. The meetings talk about the ROIs, the KPIs, the P&Ls, and the overall strategy, but what they are not doing is to put it out there and see how that piece of content can connect to a human being on an emotional level, which is why a 14-year-old kid can sometimes generate a lot more profit than a huge conglomerate based on social media alone. Because it is really about putting yourself out there and connecting to people on a human-to-human emotional level rather than over-analyzing that one small piece of 60-second content and how it fits fits into your brand image, being afraid of not destroying your brand image, vice versa. Frankly speaking, today, all you have to do is to get online and get creating. Quantity always beats quality, especially in the beginning. Because as you're figuring out how to do this, you need to understand how different consumers consume on different platforms, and the only way to do that is to create various types of content and watch how people interact with it. Collect the data specific to your account and then learn from it and tweak your strategy according to that, and then figure out how your social media platforms can fit into your overall business branding and marketing strategy over time. The only way to do it is to A/B test and create and not sit on something for too long. The next reason why most businesses and individuals fail at social media for business is because they recycle content blindly. Everybody knows the importance of being on social media, but not as many people understand that different social media platforms operate differently. Most businesses and startups recycle content because they think that that is a way to save money and save time. But with every platform being different, every consumer on every platform being different, how can one piece of content that would potentially work on one platform work on another? Even reusing content ideas and tweaking certain things like the formatting, the aspect ratio, cutting it in a different way, editing it in a different way, editing the captions in a different way can make a huge difference compared to just copy and pasting a piece of content and reposting the exact same thing across every single social media platform. Another reason why most people fail on social media is because they follow marketing gurus blindly. It is not because these marketing gurus are wrong, but it is because their advice is general. But on social media, there is really no one-size-fits-all strategy. Every platform is different, every business is different, every industry is different. So how can one social media strategy apply to every single platform, every single industry, every single business? The only way to figure out what strategy works for you and your business is to start posting, start creating, start working on some strategies, and do multiple A/B tests over the course of a couple of months, up to a year, or even a couple of years. This is the only way to find out what strategy works for you, what platform works best for your business, your industry, and your goals. Another reason why most people fail is because they do not stick to a strategy or a hypothesis long enough to figure out if it actually works. There are so many social media gurus out there telling you what to do, telling you about the algorithm and vice versa. Unfortunately, today, the algorithm, no matter what platforms you're on, don't actually matter in the bigger picture. Because the algorithm changes so often, you trying to keep up with and follow an algorithm will more likely bring you a lot more trouble and stress rather than conversions and progress, which is the whole point of social media, right? Most people watch all these marketing gurus on TikTok and YouTube tell you about the algorithm and what to do, and it is not that these gurus are wrong, it is that most people do not stick to one guru's advice for long enough to figure out if it works. Every guru has gotten where they are because they have backtested multiple strategies and found what works for them. But if you implement multiple strategies and change them and do not stick to them long enough, none of these strategies would work for you. If you have found one guru and found his advice logical and helpful, stick to it for long enough to test if it actually works for you, and stop changing your strategy every 1 to 2 videos because you're watching so much marketing content teaching you what to do. So the bottom line is that for every business and for every creator, there is no one-size-fits-all strategy. Social media is not purely for the numbers. It is not purely for social proof. Social media exists as an arm of marketing, and it needs to serve your business. Your social media platform does not always need to convert business directly. It needs to somehow fit into your overall strategy such that it works as a gear in your overall business strategy. Understand how each of your individual social media profiles and platforms work in your entire business marketing and brand ecosystem, and execute it in a way that serves your business. Stop blindly chasing likes, views, and followers, because likes, views, and followers might not, does not, and most of the time will not convert businesses for you if you don't understand how your social media profile and platform fits into your overall business marketing and brand model. Hope this video helps you gain some perspective on how you should potentially approach social media. Give me a like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!